Hi, everybody. Welcome. We've got our Monday morning meditation. We've got a couple new people in the house. So, just to get you up to speed, this is the non-meditation meditation because we don't have any rules like a lot of meditations do. So, you get to sit up, you get to lay down, you get to drink your coffee, you can journal, you can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed, you can wiggle around, you can really do whatever's comfy, cozy. And so, as you're sitting wherever you are, I would like to ask you, is there a way for you to be a tiny bit cozier? Do you need to move your butt cheeks out of the way? Do you need a blankie? Because this is just going to be 20, 25 minutes of some feel good vibes. And the whole point is not to achieve anything other than feeling really good and shifting that energy and starting off a Monday with solidly juicy, nice energy. So feel free to get cozy. I'm going to close my eyes and take some deep breaths. I invite you to do the same if you feel like it. I will mute everybody. Yes, exactly, Grant. Get your blankie. Actually, I'm going to get my blankie too. Here we go. That's just a little cozier. So I should take my own advice and get a little bit cozier. So closing my eyes, I like to take a deep breath. And sometimes the first few, I like to just make sure my muscles are relaxed by taking a deep breath in and at the same time kind of squeezing my shoulders up to my ears and then releasing a few times. It looks like this. Just taking a minute of some silent breathing at any pace you want to kind of just allow the body to relax. You can kind of take an internal look at how are your cells feeling this morning? What does the inside of your body feel like? Does it feel really slow and stagnant because you just woke up? Does it feel like choppy waters? You're in the ocean and there's just huge waves sloshing all around because you've maybe already been up for a while doing stuff, trying to get ready for your day. Maybe there's just kind of a slight buzz of sporadic energy going on in your body. And it's okay if you don't feel anything either. The more you do this, the more you'll kind of sense what your internal waters are like. It's nice to do this on a Monday because it's the start of the day, it's the start of the week. It's a reminder that if we don't do this, then whatever our energy was or is before this will just build momentum all day and all week. And if you're waking up with can do energy and feeling fantastic, okay, great. Then even doing something like this just adds to it. But at least for me, I'll wake up excited to get into my work, but at the same time, like urgency and this and that, and there's not a lot of clarity. There's not a lot of slowing the body down. There's not a lot of clarity and momentum and strength and calmness at the same time. And so for me, I love to start the day by first relaxing, and then we can start asking ourselves some questions. Hmm. What would be good today? What would be good today? How would I like to feel today? And the beauty is, you don't have to answer these questions. You could if it's easy and you want to, But you also can pose the question, because with law of attraction, when we ask a question without much resistance, the universe brings us that answer. And so, in the calm state, we can often find answers without even trying. Our busy mind might want to start answering and analyzing and thinking it through, and there's nothing wrong with that. But how about we ask a few questions and we take a little bit of time to not answer those questions and be silent and be still and just see if we get an impulse. See if we get an impulse of clarity. What would be good for you today? What would be good for me? What would be really nice? What would be a special treat today? Can I can I let myself off the hook for being efficient, clever, smart? Can I just be today? What's the most important thing to get done? What would be nice to really have done? What would be nice to feel? And at first, we can pose these questions. We're kind of sending them out. Maybe our mind is thinking things, maybe not, doesn't matter. And how we get in the receptive mode, meaning how do we align our energy with answers? Monday's a doing day. So there's no suggestion that we should just sit around and do nothing today. We like doing things on Mondays. I like doing things on Mondays. But I also like doing the right thing, which is I like doing the things that will most be satisfying, will most help me accomplish my goals, will help will are the right inspired actions to lead to the manifestations. And oftentimes my thinking mind thinks it knows what those things are, but oftentimes my thinking mind is not necessarily correct. So Aaliyah and her thinking mind will say, well, this is my to-do list, and these are the things I'd really like to get done, and this is all really good stuff. And maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. How are we supposed to really know? How are we supposed to really know what is the best use of our time today? The only way we really know is when we take this time to simmer down, get into alignment, which means feeling good, feeling better, relaxing, creating this space for us to sit. And when that impulse comes, that is your answer. When you are feeling good, any idea you have will bring more good. The universe knows what you want. The universe knows that you want happiness and you want to make more money and you want to have a nice time and you want adventure and you want clarity and momentum. The universe knows all of that because in your wanting, put out that signal. But with law of attraction, there's a different way. We don't use our thinking mind to figure out how to do it. We have to be still enough and be listening and feel good so we recognize the impulses, because what we actually need to do to achieve the manifestations, often we don't think about when we are more aligned with the not having of whatever that is. So as we take the time right now to breathe deep, relax, put the to-do list off to the side for 1 minute, and define what we really want today. I want to feel amazing. I want to feel good. I want to feel efficient. I want to feel productive. I want to feel clarity. I want to know what to do. I want to have fun doing it. I want to feel healthy. I want time outside. I want to breathe deep. I want to smile and I want to love people. And I want to be receptive and I want to feel like I've got the power flowing through the fingertips. I want to feel really good about what I'm doing. And as we talk about what we really want to feel today, we start feeling it right now. And our energy, our emotions, our vibrations start moving up. So right now, as we are sitting here, as we relax, the naturalness of good vibes start raising. And this is when it's totally fair game to grab a pen and paper if you want, because sometimes this is when the answers start coming. What's not that important today? What's not that important? What are you worried about that's probably not that important? What can you let yourself off the hook for today? What can you just totally let yourself off the hook for? What can you just not do and smile about it like you're a rebellious teenager? What can you just not do? And we can ask ourselves the other side, what is really important? If ultimately what I'm trying to do, are you really trying to get X, Y, and Z done? Or are you really trying to establish a life where you feel fantastic and you feel abundant and you feel love? So if that's what we're really aiming for, a life of abundance all around us and beautiful things, money, people, friendships, experiences. If we really want abundance, growth, love, if we want to return to who we really are and just be beings who love, who can love anything from, some wilted flowers on the sidewalk to somebody we're friends with, to some lady with a purple hat walking down the road, to some kid with sloppy clothes all over. When we are tuned into the piece of us who loves, we feel really, really good when we can send out love to everybody. And if we're really trying to manifest things like abundance and love and clarity, then all we have to do is turn on, activate these emotions, and ask myself, what should I do today? What do I want to do? What is easy? What is easy for today? What is easy for today? And it's okay if these answers aren't coming. They will come. Don't you worry. They will come. for now, give yourself credit. You are here. You are relaxing. You are listening. You are doing the work. You are doing the energy shifting work. Maybe you have little shifts. Maybe you have big shifts. It doesn't matter. You're shifting. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. I can hear my 2-year-old say, "I'm doing it, mommy. I'm doing it, mommy." That's what you could say right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And really mean it because you are doing it. And as you say, and as you give yourself credit, I am doing it, you are now manifesting more doing it. Give yourself some credit. Let yourself off the hook. Let yourself off the hook. We create our to-do lists by either A, not creating them at all, just feeling good and in that moment doing whatever impulsively feels good, or creating them from a state of feeling really good. So, if you created a to do list this weekend or on Friday afternoon or even quickly before this meditation, just recognize whether you think that to do list was created from an energy you want more of. I usually create my to do list when I'm feeling like I need to do things and I got to get these done. So, a lot of times when I'm creating to do lists, I'm creating them out of the energy of needing to solve a problem, needing to be efficient. And when I can recognize that and take a little time like we are right now to relax and get in alignment and feel everything flowing, the to do list I create after something like this or during something like this is actually the correct steps to get you towards your manifestations. It's really important. The to do list you created earlier today or a few days ago or cumulatively over a few months was created out of likely, maybe not, but likely some sort of angst energy. And so, as we work on that to do list that was created out of angst energy, we might be likely manifesting more angst. So, I urge you either now or right after this meditation to reevaluate your to do list, reevaluate your plan for the day, reevaluate your plan for the week, and know that if you're really trying to manifest something, when you get into the zone, when you take this time to feel good, then you ask yourself what to do, and then that is your right answer. And don't be surprised if it's something like, I need a day off, or I'm going to just do one or two things today and then cook something nice for dinner. Or don't be surprised when it is indeed easier than whatever your plan was before. It's because in order to manifest stuff, we want to be in a state of ease and flow. We want to feel juicy. We want to feel like we're being good to ourselves. We want to feel like we're caring for ourselves. We want to feel like we're getting away with something. We are beings of love. If you're ever curious who you really are, if you're ever sitting around in your life being like, I've been working for so long, I don't even know who I am, or I don't even know what I like to do, that's fine. Because all of us at the end of the day, in our most basic forms, are beings of love. And when we are loving, it does not matter what about, that is who we really are. And as we activate that love, clarity comes. Clarity comes. And we just feel like doing other things in our lives. And those are the things when we listen to that impulse, when we Convince ourselves of the logic of when I feel good, I am attracting the ideas that will continue the me feeling good. And those are the right answers. So if you want answers in your life of what to do, how to do it, what to feel, what you like, what's the next step in your business? What's the next step in your life? What's the next step in your project? You can actually totally let yourself off the hook for all of that strategic thinking. And we can return and just focus on activating the parts of us that love. And quicker than you realize, your clarity and your next steps will flow. So, how we activate that loving part of us is by finding any damn thing to love. We can do some sort of loving rants over here, right? I love my cozy blanket. I love that I'm reading new things in my life. I love my morning coffee. I love my coffee cup. I love my tea. I love my doggy. I love feeling good. I love feeling momentum. I love getting things done. I love being efficient. I love making progress. I love talking to my friends. I love talking to my family. I love not talking to my family. I like not talking to my friends. I like breathing fresh air. I love fresh air. I love fresh air. I love Christmas decorations. I love Christmas lights. I love that person and this person. I love loving. It feels good to love. It feels really good to breathe deep. It feels good to breathe deep. It feels good to feel good. It feels good to relax. It feels good to let myself off the hook. It feels good to just be kind to myself. It feels good to think about how I can treat myself. I love taking care of myself. I love feeling good. I love taking time to take a walk outside. I love taking time to go grocery shopping and go a little bit slower and pick out new things. I love making cookies. I love sharing cookies. I like making smoothies. I like making oatmeal. I love my peanut butter in my oatmeal. I love my view out my window. I love sleeping in. It feels so cozy. I love my friends. I love just thinking about what I love. Even if you don't feel like you have much to love, just choose some things and activating. I love that rock on the ground. I love that tree. I love these dead flowers that should have been cleaned up a month ago. I love watching people as I'm in traffic. I like watching people fiddling around in their cars. I love to stop and get coffee and breakfast on my way to work. I love taking it easy. I love just loving. Maybe I just love looking out at nature. Maybe I love watching YouTube videos of cute dogs. Maybe I love looking at photos of little kids in my life. It just doesn't matter, you guys. It just doesn't matter how you activate love. All that matters is that we activate love. And so you can even just smile and say, I love that I'm even just taking the time to do this meditation. I love that I'm on my journey. Finally, I'm on my journey. I love that I'm doing it because I am doing it. Here I am, I'm doing it. So let's just take a silent minute or two, and why don't you just grasp onto some of the things that resonated, a few things that pop in your mind that are easy to love, and let's just milk it for a couple minutes. The more you do this, the more easy it will be, the more instantaneous it will be. So go easy on yourself. Know that you're doing it, and know that it gets easier, and know that it gets funner, and know that you are doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. So, with that, I invite you to take a deep breath and open your eyes if you want, stretch. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Now try to hold on to the energy you just created and bring this through your day today. Bring this through your morning. Don't forget to double check what's really important today. What can you let yourself off the hook for? What can you do that would be a treat? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.